Hey everyone, today we're going to look at chapter 2.3, subtraction of rational numbers. In the previous two lessons, you have learned how to find the opposite of a rational number and to add rational numbers. You can use these two concepts to subtract rational numbers. Suppose you want to find the difference of 9 and 12. Symbolically, it would be 9 minus 12. Begin by placing a dot at 9 and move to the left 12 units. So here's our number line, and here's 9, and we're going to go to the left. We're going to follow the arrow. We're going to go to the left 12 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12, we landed on -3. So 9 minus 12 is -3. So here's the rule. To subtract a number, add its opposite. So when we look at it, and we have the number 3 minus 5, it's the same thing as 3 plus a -5, and that equals a -2. Here we try it again. We have 9 minus 16. If we're going to subtract a number, if we're going to subtract a number, we can add its opposite. So the opposite of minus 16 is plus a -16. So 9 minus 16 is the same thing as 9 plus a -16. And when we add 9 minus 16, we get a -7. So a special case of this rule can be written when trying to subtract a negative number. It's referred to as the opposite property. For any real number A and B, A minus -B equals A plus B. So let's look at example 1. If we were given the directions to simplify -6 minus a -13, the solution is using the opposite property. The double negative is rewritten as a positive. So here we've got -6 minus a -13. All we would do is whenever we have two negatives together, it's going to become plus and plus. So here we rewrote it as a -6 plus 13, and that gives us our answer of 7. So let's look at this one. We have example 2. It's asking us to simplify 5/6 minus a -1/8. We have a negative and a negative. I'm going to turn that into plus a positive. So when you take a look at it, you have 5/6 plus 1/8, 1/18 as it's rewritten. So our next step is we're going to create a common denominator. Just like when we were adding, subtracting, we also have to have a common denominator. But to solve this one here is an addition problem. So there's a number that 6 and 18 can go into evenly. So I can look for the least common multiple. And I can do that by drawing a T-chart here and figuring this out. I can have my 6's. I can have 18. And I can go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just the number of 6's. 1/6 is 6. If I add 6 more onto that, that would be 12. So 2 6s are 12. If I add 6 more onto that 12, I get 18. Well, I'm just going to stop there because I know that 18 itself, one time, is 18. So I don't need to change my 1/18th. It's already in a common denominator. I'm going to turn my 6 into 18, though, by multiplying it times 3. So if I take 5 times 3 and 6 times 3, 5 times 3 is 15. 6 times 3 is 18. I have a new problem over here of 15 eighteenths plus 1/18th. Now I can add. I can do 15 plus 1 is 16 eighteenths. Now, if I was going to reduce that, I know that both 16 and 18 are reducible by 2. So I'm going to divide each by 2. I know that they're divisible by 2 because they're an even number. 16 divided by 2 is 8. And 18 divided by 2 is 9. So 8/9 is our answer for that particular problem. So I'm going to stop right here for today, and we will continue on tomorrow with evaluating change using a variable expression. But right now, we are going to do the practice activity, the interactive activity on CK-12, and we are just going to work on subtracting our rational numbers. If you have any questions, send me an email, and I'd be happy to help you. Have a good one.